Hey yo, what is up YouTube? Ginno here today with a new music review. This isn't going to be the new EXO album review, that's not going to come for another 2-3 days. Today I'm going to be doing the Ko Bop Track review. This is actually a first for the channel, I'm quite excited to start doing these. I've wanted to do them for a while, this is just the title track that comes out. I'm going to do a review of it and I'll see how long this lasts. Anyway, this is my review of Ko Bop. I'm not going to be talking about the music video or addressing any criticisms in the music video, so don't look to me for anything like that. I'm purely going to be talking about the music because that's what I know, funnily enough. Ko Bop is a gorgeous reggae EDM track. It utilises some fantastic rattle drums and some sweet bass guitar. The vocal performances are quite soft, other than when Ginno does his pre-chorus part there. It's quite rough and heavy-handed. It's done that way so it leads us into the heavier, more trappy chorus. The chorus, mainly sang by Chen, is absolutely gorgeous. The vocals are superb. It's very catchy and incredibly sonically pleasing. And the production during the chorus is exceptional. It's loud, it's boisterous, it uses these really trap-type drums. Moving on to the end of the song, there's this really nice slow down in the instrumental. We get some R&B type vocals from Dio, and it really changes up the track. It adds some variety, it keeps me interested. And the transition to this slow down is so smooth. That's something people don't talk about enough. Transitions are hard to do when you go from something heavy and loud to something a little bit more calm and quiet. To do that with an instrumental, it can be very tough, as seen with NCT 127's Cherry Bomb. The transitions there were really poor. The instrumental here is actually insane. It's so neat, it's so clean, with some very simple instruments and synths being used. Whilst there is definitely a strong reggae vibe from the types of instruments like the bass guitar, there is definitely an EDM feel to it. Personally, I wouldn't pin it under the EDM genre. If anything, it sounds more like a mocked up house type instrumental, but I've seen people refer to it as EDM, so I'm going to take their word for that a little bit, because I'm not extremely well versed on EDM, because I'm not a big EDM fan at all, and I'm glad they sort of steered away from EDM. So it's being described as EDM, but I personally, I wouldn't call it EDM. However, as much as I'm being really positive with this review, I do have some issues with the song. One being, like a lot of EXO fans, there's just not really enough Sehun lines. I know why SM don't give him that many lines. I mean, he did get front and center in the music video, but I just wish he'd get some more lines. He's a very talented guy and he deserves more lines. I also didn't particularly like the part in the song where they go like, ooh. I found that really boring and generic. Just they could have thought of something better for that part of the song. Why they went with that, I don't know. I just feel there could have been something more interesting done than something as generic and standard as that. The song's actually fairly raunchy with its lyrics, which I like. That's fun. But what I like even more is the fact that Chen, Chenyol and Bacon were all involved in the writing process of this song. I think that's brilliant, and that's often been one of the things I criticise EXO about, is that they don't get involved in their productions of their songs. Not the actual production, I don't expect them to be producing their songs, but I mean like the writing process. And that's more to do with SM than the members, if I'm being completely honest. So it is really nice to see them getting some writing credits here. I know Chenyol also wrote Chill, Chen wrote Touch It. So they are getting more involved in their music, and I want to see more of that in the future. And now I'm going to address a couple criticisms that have come towards this song. Some of them legitimate, some of them definitely not. One criticism that I kept on seeing is that it sounds like Cherry Bomb by NCT 127. What? No, not at all. Do you want to know why? I'll tell you why. Completely different genres. Cherry Bomb is a trap and a house mix. This is reggae EDM. Other than that, they have different bass lines, different rhythms, different tempos, different instruments being used, and different vocals. They don't even sound remotely the same, not even the song structure. There's so much more to Cherry Bomb. It's a longer song, there's more rap verses in there. How do they sound similar? Personally, if this is your opinion, I think you just don't like the genres these songs are, and you don't really know enough about these genres so they all sound the same to you. It's like when I listen to some hip hop, my parents go, oh, it all sounds the same. No, it doesn't. It's just, you don't really know anything about it, so you're just sort of superficially listening. You're not actually listening to the music. They are very different songs. Another criticism I kept on seeing is that the song is messy and unfinished. Like it's alright to have your opinion, but to say something that's just it's not factually true is kind of dumb in my opinion. If you don't like this song, fine, that's your opinion. But to say it's messy, no, the instrumental is very clean. It's very simple. Just has the stages that often instrumentals have, which is the intro, then you get the pre-chorus, then you get the chorus, then you get the middle section, then you get the pre-chorus again, and then you get the chorus. It's a very simple instrumental. It's not messy at all, and it's not unfinished. The production on this is so neat and clean. I just do not understand how anyone has come to the conclusion that this is a messy instrumental. My only possible explanation for that is that they don't actually know what they're talking about, but I feel like not many people would actually do that. Most people are very honest with their own music knowledge, as I am. I know about music, but I'm not going to pretend like I'm incredibly knowledgeable about music. And finally, this has got to be the most ridiculous criticism of the song I've seen, is that because the song is reggae, it is cultural appropriation. Just please, just piss off. Just let people enjoy the music. It's a good song, it's enjoyable. Just leave it out. Not everything has to insult you and stuff. It really just pisses me off when people can't even listen to music that they like because someone has an issue with it. Like that. Like, I understand if you don't like the song, but to say you can't like the song because it's influenced by a song from another country. Like, what the hell? Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's not harming anyone, so yeah, I like the song. Overall, the song, very enjoyable. I think it's very nicely produced, some nice vocals. It's not perfect, but no song ever is. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this review. If you have, don't forget to leave a like and a comment, subscribe if you haven't already. More EXO videos to come, including my album review, which will be out in about 3 days. Hopefully, depends. Thank you for watching. This is going to be Ginno signing out. See you guys soon. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed that video, don't forget to follow me on all my bits in the description, my Twitter, my Instagrams. You can also support me on Patreon, that'd be greatly appreciated. Or you can click the little t-shirt icon. I got my merch. Yeah, or you could just subscribe. But yeah, that's it. Don't know how to end this video off. I think I'm just gonna fade to black.